Oh yes, good day YouTubers, and thank you for tuning into today's strange second time video that I've decided to film right over at this part of another bedroom because I've got a lot of stories to tell you, but I've actually noticed there's been a lot of construction work, and let me just show you right over in my neighbourhood. Turn the camera around here. Obviously, there's actually been a bit of construction work. I'm not sure how much you guys can see it here. I don't think I can see that much. Maybe if I look somewhere, I don't know, maybe I'm just gonna look edgeways here. There's a crane here, and there's bits of construction work here. Can you see the crane, which is operating in action? I don't wanna go too detailed on that by just opening the window like so, but can you see the crane in the middle? Can you see it? And now it's gone now. There you go, it's gone already now. And that's it. Just can't believe there's a lot of construction work. So there's actually a bit of construction work right next door, which, as strange as it sounds, you may have actually noticed this, but you would have actually heard a lot of construction noise right over at the background in some videos of late. Sorry, I haven't been really adhered to by the noise and such, but that's what I could really say. But I'm actually going to have a bit of a chit chat about what I'm going to do throughout Christmas 2023, and can you hear that noise? Can you hear that? That's what's been making such and such. And luckily enough, as I just had a complete getaway to Malaysia, this was what I was doing. Thank goodness I did not actually hear most, if not all of it, because obviously it would have been completely and utterly annoying. Obviously there's a lot of noise, obviously, with the cranes and all, and also the construction work outside. I might have to pop to the toilet here because obviously I've got a lot of stuff to do. Not only that, but I just have to deploy lots of poop because I had breakfast this morning, hey, which is the most important meal as always in daily life. And obviously I'm gonna have a bit of a chit chat to some of my friends. I'm not sure if I'm gonna have a bit of a chit chat and disclose in them, but I'm actually sort of thinking I'm going to show you some of my new friends that I've made so far this year, because I know I've actually made quite a few old friends of such, and I might as well just jump cut. Okay, apart from the noise on the background, don't know why I'm a bit fogged away by such environment of where curtains and blinds are. And I'm just sort of sitting on the floor here as a bit of a chit-chat sort of vlog type thing. As you may have noticed on my YouTube channel, I actually had a parade or a medley of friends to and fro. And of course, yes, obviously in the UK, I actually do have a plentiful amount of friends here. And strangely enough, I've gone through different phases and different lifestyles, of course. And yeah, obviously there's just so many friends I could really chat to. And as we're coming up towards the Christmas holidays, I really don't know what plans I have, apart from the animation I gotta finish off 4 days time. And I mean, I gotta work really hard to clock the animation just before Christmas Eve. It might be Christmas Day, I don't know, maybe that's just my predictability, gut feeling type thingamajiggy. I just really don't know whatever the heck am I doing. But yes, in this video I'll have a bit of a chit chat about some of my new friends that I've made throughout this year. And of course, yes, I've made quite a few friends, like Sarah, of course. She's got a YouTube channel called Sarah Squid. I might as well throw down the links on many of the people who have got YouTube channels. But I've actually made some new friends at Pink College. I've seen Casey. She's actually a friend that I've seen at college, but I've actually seen her at the Hub. And of course, yes, I just didn't want to talk about the situation about yesterday because I just didn't want to really hollow out some of the things that would have upset her, but obviously that was just it. But I did make some other friends, and they were like two new dudes in the block. Yeah, two new dudes in the block though. I've got Abdullah and Ryan, of course. He's got a YouTube called Ryan. I don't know how to pronounce that. He used to have a YouTube name called Katan, but Ryan, I don't know how I say it in a Japanese word because he loves anime and he's into Pokemon. He's also a Demon Slayer and a My Hero Academia type person. If you don't know what My Hero Academia is, it's one anime franchise I've actually heard of, but I've never ever got into My Hero Academia because I was just, concentrating on what Western people generally think, which is more trendier than what they think in the first place. But I've made quite a stunning bubble, of course, and of course, I'm not sure if I can include other people from college, just to hollow out, but that's all I could really say, hey? Actually, there was one more thing here. I actually thought, let me just check out Ryan's channel and see what he's got. Because I just thought, maybe, just maybe, let's see what he's got. Because he's got this whole video called Yeet Gander. And why am I thinking about him? Oh my god. Yeet Gander. Oh my god. Yeet Gander. Why am I really thinking about him? Is it because I really miss college, just for the sake of socializing? But I've certainly worked hard so much at Pink College, and I had the privilege just to work really hard and just to be very open and such. I've got a friend called Abdullah, of course, if I go back to him. Of course, yes, he had lots and lots of stories to tell. Obviously, he doesn't like being too much with his parents, so much of it. That's my only guess, but I don't want to put up too much detail. It's just that I just didn't want to fry people's brains off and just make them go AWOL and make things awry. But anyways, let me just go ahead and hop into the other bedroom and see what Ryan's got. The YouTube channel, Ryan Village. Why the hell do I have to really reveal real names? Are you guys kind of freaked out of me just vlogging? But I don't know. I've also got a vlog tomorrow, on the 21st of December. And it's also on a Thursday. I can't believe this, guys. I don't know what subject I might choose for Thursday of tomorrow, because I remember doing the animation thing on Thursday the 21st of September, which was all about animating and stuff. But anyways, let me just go ahead and check out in the other room and see what it's like. Just to meet up with Ryan's YouTube channel, and I'm really curious about it. But I'm actually really excited for Ryan's content on YouTube. That's why I'm so excited. I'm just gonna go ahead to the other room. Okay, where am I gonna start? I don't know whether the heck, maybe the computer is right behind me. Okay, I found a particular YouTuber that I found. This is him. That is DK Raikou, which is that YouTuber there. And that's the sort of person I kind of really remembered. I don't think he has uploaded a couple of videos on YouTube. He actually used to have a YouTube channel that is called Katan. And oh my god, can you see this, guys? He's got, oh my god, is that... Oh my god, these are the Pokemon from Sun and Moon. Oh my god, I remember that. Is that, let me try and name them. You guys may know this from Alola. I know this is the Alolan Legendary Trio. That's Solgaleo, that's Lunala, and that there's Necrozma. But I don't want to hollow out the theme song to it, or else I can get a very bad copyright strike. Had some very, very stupid copyright problems of late, and he only started his YouTube channel, guess when? It's a very YouTube channel, a very recent YouTube channel, and guess when he started? 9th of October of 2023, and he has 2 videos and 2 subscribers. That's okay, Ron. I know that way. I know how it feels, but it's okay. I don't want to hollow out too much of it. It's just that, actually it's called DK Raikou. I just didn't want to confuse the names. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your YouTube channel's name wrongfully of such, but hopefully I will start to get as much content as you have. Hopefully you can get as much content as I have and become a very fertile YouTube channel just like I have. And I mean, I'm not doing all the bad stuff. I'm just sharing to you how much you have came. And I mean, it's just about 2 months, which is just as you started your YouTube channel. It's not too bad. It's A-okay, actually, since you did Yeet Gander, episode 1. A lovely person to chat to. I mean, thank you so much, Ryan. You've done some amazing content. You've got a My Hero Academia game and Yeet Gander, and I also did like a vlog. As funny as it sounds, that was one thing I remembered, doing that one particular vlog. I hope you can get as great video content on YouTube, just like that most recent short that I did, which was me feeding the birds at Cannon Hill Park. I was on that little field trip that we went to just before I flew to Malaysia as a one minute booking ticket thing. Obviously, there's a lot of stuff I need to pump out on my YouTube channel. It's a pity that I had so many delayed uploads, and that's all. But I hope you can have a great portfolio of videos. I'm not sure if you have a second YouTube channel, Raikou. But hey, maybe I do have a funny feeling you have, but that's all I could really say. Actually, I might take like a Yeetgander for a while. It actually has my intro of me saying, "G'day YouTubers, and thank you for tuning in to today's video on YouTube." That's my big slogan. You always hear that on every single video on YouTube. And obviously that's quite a lot of stuff that I've been doing of such. That's my regular intros on my YouTube channel. And I've always been using that as a way of being different to other YouTubers and such. And, oh my god, I do different things these days. Oh my god, maybe if I play without the speakers, it may look quite interesting. And this is how it's going to turn up though. And it's actually going to be quite interesting. I think, sorry, I haven't got the sound correct wise. Let me just turn on again. Hello YouTubers, and thank you for tuning in to today's wow, I remember this. Well, it's actually a podcast that we're doing here. Oh my god. Oh my god. I remember doing podcasts like this. Oh my god. Okay, yes, that is totally amazing. I remember that 2 months ago. Oh my god! Oh my god, that is my new friend Ryan. Welcome to the block. Raikou, oh my god. So yes, what I do remember about, I think I can tell you something about this guy here. This is Ryan Village, and he's actually been quite a recent friend of mine, 4 months ago, almost 3 months ago, and I might as well have a bit of a chit chat about him because this is actually something that I'm actually going to be planning within him over the next years of such. And I mean, we're stuck in the Christmas holidays because why the heck not? Now, of course, yes, I don't do that much vlogging on YouTube, that much as I used to, but of course, yes. Yeah, just as you saw was my friend Ryan Village, so hopefully, I'm not sure what I could do, maybe in the next year or such, is I might try and plan to make like a very good YouTube channel, a very consistent YouTube channel, and it's going to be quite interesting because, but I'm also a little bit nervous because I wonder how everything is all going to be performing of such. But, we'll see how it works, obviously. It's quite, something. Because obviously, Raikou, or Ryan Village, has got like a small YouTube channel, whereas I've got a bit of a much older YouTube channel that I've started in 2018. And to be honest, for me, hey, it feels like I've been covering for almost 10 years of such. Well, not really 10 years yet, but I've got to wait for about 5 more years, and that's it. Crikey, I just can't believe why time just, flies by and stuff. Probably really happens to us all, as I've been aging of such. And I mean, apart from the sad factor that my dad's mother has passed away, which really has made me feel a little bit down at times. But of course, yes, Raikou, Ryan Village, it's a nice pleasure. It's been a wonderful pleasure with you. I've sent you a link down below on my video, and I'm so glad that you've actually helped me to become very much the person I've decided to change into, and that's it. And actually, I've got another plan that I might as well have another bit. I might have a bit of a chit chat of before I end the video. Going back to my YouTube channel, if I click on this here, there's a lot of stuff here that I've got right over on the internet, but I don't want to cover too much of it. Oh man, I've watched that film Fanboys. That was quite weird. It had like Star Wars references in it. And obviously, oh my god, that is my YouTube channel. And okay, so these are the two bits I really want to talk about. The watermark and the channel banners. And because 2023 is about to come into a deep close, I'm sort of thinking I want to change the watermark just before January hits. And because Malaysia 2023 has got the year 2023, can you see that, guys? It says 2023. Sorry, my finger's on the way. Obviously, you know, I'm going to change the way my YouTube channel is going to be like. I might change that channel banner, of course, and also that channel icon here as well. But I want to keep some of the figures I really want to include on my YouTube channel banner. Lum from Ursa Yatsura, Strawberry Shortcake. Obviously, Ataru Momoboshi. I think I've watched the original 1981 Ursa Yatsura series, but also the reboot, because obviously we've got a picture of different Lums, and that is the more recent one. The one I'm pointing here is the one from the 2022 reboot. That there is linked from the CD, from those crappy CDI games. I love those. That reminded me of Lockdown, and I remember watching those YTP videos on YouTube a long time ago. Here are the mascots, and here's Kangaroo. This is Flip Flap's mascot. I sort of created this as like a Mickey Mouse fashion type character. And there's the logo. I might as well have to change my channel banner, just because 2023 is pretty much about to die, and that's final. And it's funny as it sounds, we've only got about over 10 days, or 10 to 11 days before the year is about to completely and utterly end of such. And of course, yes, I've got Christmas coming up, so yay, that's probably about it. So I might probably change these two and give them new looks via 2024 and see how it's like. And we'll see how it's like and see what happens when 2024 rolls in of such. And actually, going back to Ryan's YouTube channel, so I should have done a jump cut. Yeah, going back to the video that Ryan actually decided to upload onto his YouTube channel, I think one thing I can really remember was that Ryan was actually basically doing the stuff that I used to do back then in 2018, or 2018, that was a very long time ago. And I'm going to search back onto my YouTube channel because obviously there's so much stuff here. And really what I'm actually really on about is that if I go back and pop into my old YouTube channel, I used to do a lot of Pokemon related stuff. I also used to be a Thompson Friends fan as well. So I was very autistic. In fact, because of my autism, I actually had a bit of Thompson Friends related content as well too. And a bit of Pokemon stuff. In fact, I love both franchises, so much of such. I feel like I'm a young kid again. I used to make some models of trains and all that stuff, and that was a long time ago. I just couldn't believe my eyes that I would potentially make models of birds and trains, and that's it. And also Pokemon related cards. And oh my god, I used to do the Thompson Friends stuff. Oh my god, that's weird. I remember doing those. Oh, that's a cool thumbnail. I remember making thumbnails like that. That's very awesome. And really, that's actually awesome. And I just can't believe how much I've done incredibly well with my video making tactics and stuff. I just couldn't believe my eyes of how awesome that. Oh my god, those videos were uploaded from like 2018 and 2019. Crikeys, I can't believe this. Seeing the way I've done my art back then, that was something. I used to be very much lessly detailed than what I am now. It's such a huge contrast of such. Bloody hell. Crikeys, I could never believe how much I've done to create such artwork and stuff, and that was it. I just couldn't believe it. All the stuff I used to make is, my god, that's a long time ago seeing that. All these different bits of drawings and stuff that looked so different back then. Noticing of how much I've changed. And I've changed so much. It's weird that how everything I've worked on my YouTube channel has made me feel a bit of something. That really is a bit different of such, and it's crazy, isn't it, of just how time literally just flies by. And I'm just scrolling around, And I used to remember filming such toys and such back then. That was a long, long time ago of doing such stuff. That was very much a long time ago. I remember doing those. Crocky saying, can't believe that I was doing stuff like this before. And blimey, that was a long time ago. Very much a long time ago I did. Everything, can you hear that? That is construction work. That's next door, isn't it? Can you hear those hammer sounds? It's gone past 11 o'clock already. And I just don't believe how amazingly fast it really has been. How the heck did that video gone really, really popular? That's very strange. It was me, actually. And obviously, I'd gone from a transition of being a Pokemon fan and a Thomas and Friends fan to then a bit more of a Super Mario and Zelda fan. Long time ago. And really such a long time ago, just to think about it, actually. I just don't believe how much I've done of such. Oh my crikeys. It really is somehow straightforward interesting. I just don't believe of how much stuff I was doing. It really has been such a huge effort of such, and I just can't believe it. You know, everything during lockdown really has maybe physically changed. Oh, this video is the most popular video I've done. The reaction video to the Zelda CDI games. And it really has made me significantly change. It's so interesting that I've just gone straight from being a Thomas fan to, and also a Pokemon fan, to that of a very mixed fan. And then I've actually became so different in my own ways. I then started to become a bit of a more professional bird watcher because I was identifying birds. And of course, I was also a bit of a brony as well. I mean, how the heck did I just become a person who's interested to a multitude of interests like Lego Ninjago? That was one franchise I actually grew up with. Sonic, of course. In fact, Sonic for me gave me such huge attention during lockdown. Even before lockdown, he was one character I could really relate to. Oh man, I remember doing these. And really, at that time, sometime in 2 years ago, in 2021, I actually became a bit of a Club Penguin type person, even though Club Penguin passed away in 2017. Oh man, the glory days, the good old days, man. Those days will be remembered. I sort of want to bring back the Penguin Club World toys, because look what I did. This is what I used to do. Oh my god, all these good old memories, man. And I also used to love A Hat in Time. Oh my god, I remember looking at toys like this. And that was interesting. That is very, very nice. That's very, very... Wait. Did I just type in Stan and the Snatchers Return? Spoiler alert. That was just a bit of a misinterpreted type video thing. I don't know. I'm just looking back onto my YouTube channel of what I've just done. And I mean, I'm not only just self-aware of the content that I've been posting, but it's amazing. I also love vacuum cleaners. I should try and make a video about vacuum cleaners during Christmas. I should have done a Black Friday type video on YouTube, but unfortunately, because I had to fly to Malaysia, that was folded. The idea has been cancelled, but what I can do, maybe in another time, if I can do another video of such, I'll be able to try and, you know, basically do a video if I can, you know, I can really try and talk about, I don't know, it's a bit difficult because I got so much bloody stuff at the moment though. Oh man, I remember making these videos. Crockies, I feel like I want to do the Sydney New Year's Eve fireworks display reaction video, but how am I going to do that? Maybe it won't be that likely, but we'll see. We'll see how it's like, but I'm really proud of what I've just made into. So much stuff that I made via last year and also this year, of course, and also in previous years of such. And really, I've just broadened all the way via Club Penguin stuff. And of course, yes, I'm just showing you how much I've covered so much of such throughout my YouTube channel. And then As time went on, I went back to Malaysia. That was because, you know, I've just got 2 cupfuls of tea here. There you go, I've just got 2 of these just to keep myself warm because it's winter time here. Really, I've been making lots and lots of models of dragons and such. Making models of ponies, of course, because I've made lots and lots of pony themed toys when I went into Malaysia. Made lots of cars. I feel like I want to go ahead and make more vehicles again by next year because I don't think I've made any toy vehicles of such. Which is quite pathetic because of how much I've came along so much of such. And I mean, that's really what I can really say. It really is quite interesting of how far that I really came. My YouTube channel, it really has been quite interesting of such. Oh man, I used to look at Pokemon stuff, only briefly, 3 days later, last year, but then I sort of briefly got away from it. I just didn't, I just hung to Pokemon for just a very short while, and then I moved on to something totally different. And I remember doing videos like that. The Catapult Chicken video, reacting to that video. That was interesting. That was really, really interesting. Of course, yes, here I am now. But then I started to become a little bit different, and I've changed to who I really am. I've started to become more interested into Ursa Yatsura, and that's it. And that was me taking to the next step, taking me to the next levels of, it's like when I talk about a certain franchise I like, I can hang around with it, but it's only when I feel like I don't want to be with that franchise anymore. But nevertheless, it seems like that what comes trendy becomes not so trendy anymore these days. It's all about just dethroning whatever trend was trendy and such, and that's it. And I mean, even if Lum was one character that did not really help me, of course, and if she wasn't around, I would be completely and utterly doomed and would never be present so much of such for you guys to watch my content here. And that's why my YouTube channel has seen such a great and broadeningly wide range of content, which is really, really nice to know. And actually, if I go back to what Ryan Village was like, he's about 16 years old. Apparently, one thing I really remembered about Ryan Village was he's actually doing the same things as I did. You know, obviously he's about 16 or 17 years old. And of course, yes, so I started my YouTube channel was about 18 years old. Funnily enough, I used to do a lot of Pokemon stuff, and that was it. I remember doing a lot of Pokemon stuff back then, but then I sort of rejected it and moved on to something else. And look how much I've transformed. And that is the YouTube channel that I became. I still need to rename those videos on YouTube because I was very, very lazy. And that was because I was doing animations and I had to, you know, think about doing my Christmas animation that I've done so far. But maybe simultaneously as I'm making videos on YouTube and also making animations and toys for the remainder of the year, I'll try and do my best just to rename some of the videos I've made and then just put on to something really, really nice. I promise. Anyways, I think that's about it in this video. Please give this video a like, subscribe for more Flip-Flap videos on my YouTube channel. And I'd like to say thanks so much, Ryan, for becoming the person that I've decided to become that way, and that was something. Oh, sorry, the videos have actually gone out of place. And I'd like to say thanks so much for Ryan Village. Hopefully you can be the same as I am. Maybe you can become a little bit different, but I'm sure we can pretty much work on something together and we'll be pretty much great in unison. Okay, I think that's about it. As always, without showing the Queen there because sadly she passed away here. I mean last year. As always, I'm going to say next, don't you? Thanks so much for watching, and bye for now.